Everyone has parts of their personality they'd rather not acknowledge, their shadow. This concept, developed by Carl Jung, refers to the unconscious parts of ourselves that we repress or ignore. The shadow holds negative feelings, biases, and insecurities that we don't want to face, but ignoring these aspects of ourselves can lead to distorted thinking, and in some cases, harmful behavior. A clear example of this can be seen in the incel phenomenon. An incel is someone who feels angry and rejected because they can't form romantic relationships, and they often place the blame for their struggles on women. They tend to believe that women are evil or manipulative, without ever questioning why they hold these beliefs. This is a result of their own repressed feelings and issues, feelings of inadequacy, frustration, and insecurity that they haven't dealt with properly. They project these unresolved issues onto women, rather than addressing the root of their own problems. The incel operates on faulty assumptions, or what we could call faulty first principles. First principles are basic beliefs we use to understand the world. If your first principles are wrong, like believing that all women are bad, your thoughts and actions will be based on a flawed view of reality. This often leads to harmful behavior, both to themselves and others. When someone fails to confront their shadow, they limit their ability to think critically and understand the world in a rational way. This is where philosophy, particularly the ideas of Friedrich Nietzsche, can help. Nietzsche argued that in order to understand the world clearly, you first need to understand yourself. He believed that, before we can critique others, or make philosophical judgments, we must examine our own character and motivations. Nietzsche's advice is simple but powerful. Before judging your thoughts, judge yourself. Why do you think the way you do? What personal biases, emotions, or unresolved issues are shaping your thoughts? If the incel applied this kind of self-reflection, they would realize that their problems stem from within, not from women. They would start to see that it's their own insecurities and frustrations that are distorting their thinking. Instead of blaming others, they would understand that they need to work on their own issues. This kind of self-criticism would help them see the world more clearly, freeing them from assumptions and harmful ideologies. This leads to another important point: living by experience. Instead of basing your beliefs on assumptions or emotions, Nietzsche and other philosophers argue that we should live by empiricism, meaning we should rely on our actual experiences in the world. By confronting your shadow and living through real experiences, you start to understand life in a more balanced and meaningful way. This allows you to make better judgments and even develop new insights, because you're grounded in reality, not myths or preconceived ideas. In short, if we don't confront our shadow, we risk distorting our view of the world and ourselves. We might delude ourselves into thinking that our problems are caused by others, when in reality, they come from within. To avoid this, we must practice self-reflection, question our beliefs, and base our understanding on real-life experiences. Only by doing this can we hope to think clearly, live wisely, and avoid the kind of harmful behavior that stems from unchecked biases and assumptions.